salutations, this is Philly Cat and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're coming in on the end of the, I guess, first dates. Or second dates.
You've got
I forget.
dads.
But, okay. Second date. He's gonna be the third date, so that's gonna be his ending, I presume. Second date on him, too. Second for Robbie. A lot of second dates. Let's go on a second date with Joseph. Yeah. I wish that was true for me. She was awesome. Not sure I'm a fan of this chocolate coffee. It's okay, but I probably won't buy it again. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? Takes a moment for him to respond. Chris, hope you finally recovered from your boundary-induced coma. And now, I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And it should be a chaperone with me because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. Cool. I kind of like the one with Joseph because it's like he's already married, so they can't really end up in a relationship with each other because that would be bad. But, they're friends, which is cool. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dancing that's happening at Joseph Church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get $4 points today. Can I trade them in for a $1 lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a $1 spider ring. Or some of those $1 plastic jumping frogs. She has a lava lamp. Excuse me. I also do, if I only knew where the heck it was. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. Am I gonna have to censor that? We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, you can read, right? Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. Of course he did. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Capitalize. Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks their box mods. Their what? Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth. Chris, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Why don't you just close the O? Wouldn't that fix it? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. Food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself and Joseph can get another word in. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I did some giant arms once, but it turns out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon.
Oh.
Oh my god. No, it's... I get it.
Right.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Chris. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage?
Hey.
A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Wink.
Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. Oh! Why would a child have that? No, that's bad. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Oh boy. Magic isn't real, Chris. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's manor.
Yeah.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday to Sunday. Any ideas?
Oh, cracker barrels.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right, I forgot about those. I am so short, though. No, wouldn't happen. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. Got a hammer I can use to pry these off?
Oh.
Chris, this is a church. We get a little nervous. Oh, it's such a bad joke, but it's so funny. And a-holes.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, we just don't have a hammer.
Yeah.
But we have to hurry. The use will be here any moment. I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. Exactly! Run to grab the marker that Ernest used and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. It's calming. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. You could have just did the thing with the... whatever. Basking in his calming presence, Joseph relaxed. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Not this guy. You don't want this guy. He's terrible.
Oh, cracker barrels.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I would get to drop everything and start over. Wait, it's the sad guy for the trivia place. Yep. Are you alright? No, he's not. I think he needs Jesus, actually. You should talk to him.
I am.
Alright.
So sad.
Better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. No, you're not. You're a terrible, terrible sad person. Not that you're a terrible person, but you're a terribly sad person. It is terrible how sad you are.
I'm so sad.
I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that the youths will like that won't inspire your impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
Nice.
DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Aye.
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. This is gonna be a disaster, Joseph. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing. All of the youths would totally relate to that. After some time, kids in the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master.
Coming at you with the sound that people want. Yeah, okay. We're off to a good start.
Hey!
This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright.
Alright.
He sighs again.
Sad Master Quill.
Sad Master oh man, it's been a heavy couple of days. This next one's actually just for my Aunt Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to
I knew it!
Radiohead's Creep?
Oh my god. A hand of Styles lets me pizza and one hand to punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tommy York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears.
Oh.
Happy swears are much better than sad swears, yes. We have to do something.
Yeah.
You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain. Yes! I love that song by Blind Melon. Yes, I legitimately love that song. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. Don't ask me why. I don't understand it. It gives me chills literally every time I listen to it. I don't know. I love that song. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not.
Oh.
So he's from the country Latin. Uh-huh. It exists. Don't Google it. Google should be capitalized. Just FYI. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way back to the DJ booth. Their Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Nice.
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's not.
Ha-ha!
Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Oh, Lord. I don't think that's a good choice here. Now, stop me if I'm out of line here since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness.
Sam, sad.
Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with...
Ha-ha!
Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Sad Master Quill.
Joseph places a hand on Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
I'm so sad.
Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. Where did she get an ice cream cone?
Hey.
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Chris. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seeing with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. Throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Oh my god. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door.
Oh.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Oh my god, am I gonna have to DDR this stuff? Are you in, or are you out?
Oh.
Joseph stares at me. He knows it has to be done as much as I do.
Oh.
See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way to the more technical stuff. Alright, let's start this baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph sees to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Chris, let's turn up the heat. Running man. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph who feels fire or the running man. The fire of the running man, maybe? I hope that's what he meant, deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Give it up. I think they're coming around. I don't know.
Hey.
Let's finish it up with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take out our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to see the youths. I think they like agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. As much as that would be hilarious, I don't think it's the right solution for this. What are you doing? Churning butter, obviously. That's basically the same thing as a Cabbage Patch. You gotta spice it up or we're gonna lose the kids for sure. Time for the big finish. Jeez. These all sound like they would just totally be a horrible choice here. Hang on a second. When in doubt, save. Let's try this one. I approach Joseph in motion, then I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? Probably not. I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all of my might, lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite dirty dancing, but Joseph is a good sport, spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. Look at the crowd, they seem to love it. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me, oh god, out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. I do that anyway. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually had to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception from when you're trying to surprise a friend. Ah, okay. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of his church by now. What could he possibly have planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live an easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkling lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no pop tops to step on here, but what? You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. Took a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would have followed this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves?
Yeah.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone.
Oh.
Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. This is like brunch. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. So it's... Watch out for blown out flip-flops. It's a real fear. Thankfully, no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
Hey?
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't want to have to answer to anybody. And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. Seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. Don't ask me how you can stare into a bartender, because I wouldn't know. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my sixth string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. Doesn't last forever, that's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away, you're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you had to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop-top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? A Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments.
Oh.
That's awfully optimistic of you. Yeah, it is, actually. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, it's just being able to quietly do work jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning to see my daughter smile. Or, I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Yeah, sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop into Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. So this is their house. I think I can build that. Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone.
Oh.
Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Gee, I wonder why. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer, juice, and sherbet. Amanda slides on the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back to approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warm myself with the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my own dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad.
That's some good grilling.
Not sure what that was. Not sure I want to know. Alright. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood taking in the sights and... Wait, what? We already did this. Huh? We already did this. What? Alright, well, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this one here. We'll figure out what this is about in the next episode. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.